If you're here, it's likely because you're seeking something more in life, something soft, something peaceful, and something authentic. You're tired of living in the chaos, whether it's the aftermath of toxic relationships, family dysfunction, or just the heavy weight of unrealistic expectations. You want to reclaim your peace, your joy, and your sense of self. Trust me, I get it. A few years ago, I found myself in a place that felt anything but peaceful. After years of navigating toxic relationships, some that were full of narcissism, and others that just didn't serve me, I realized that I was operating from a place of survival, not living. My life had been marked by stress, disappointment, and the constant emotional exhaustion that comes from living for everyone else but myself. But here's the thing, I'm on a journey to change that. And so are you, right? I'm slowly rebuilding a life that's grounded in intentional living, reclaiming joy, and giving myself permission to live in a way that feels soft, nurturing, and true to who I am. It's not always easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. But this journey is deeply worth it. And I want to take you with me, whether you're just beginning your journey or somewhere in the thick of it. If you're searching for your own peace and your soft life after all this chaos, join me. When you've lived with chaos, one of the hardest things to do is learn how to quiet the noise. You know what I mean? The constant chatter of shoulds that come from society, family, and even our own inner critic. The world tells you that you're not doing enough, that you need to be everywhere, accomplish everything, and look perfect while you're doing it. I've spent a lot of time trying to please others, trying to fit into molds that didn't serve me, and chasing after ideas of success that weren't even mine. It wasn't until I stopped and asked myself, what does peace look like for me? And then that's when I realized I needed to let go of what was not only toxic, but also distracting. In letting go of the noise, I made space for the things that actually matter. My peace, my children, and the life that I want to build. You don't have to be everything for everyone. It's okay to say no to things that drain you, things that don't align with your values, and things that don't bring you joy. The process of letting go is freeing, but it requires you to make intentional decisions about everything that deserves your energy. God is very intentional. Remember that. This is where the soft life comes in. The world can be harsh. It demands our time, our focus, our energy, but I've decided to approach life with softness. Softness in the way that I think about myself, softness in the way that I show up in my life, and softness in the way that I interact with others. Living soft doesn't mean giving up. It means creating a life that feels good, one that nurtures your soul instead of draining it. It means carving out space for quiet mornings with a cup of tea, taking long walks without a goal in mind other than simply being, and choosing a slower pace that allows you to listen to your own thoughts and emotions. It also means being intentional about the relationships you engage in. No more forcing connections that don't feel right. No more tolerating toxicity or pretending to be okay with situations that make your stomach turn. It's about setting boundaries and knowing your worth. And sometimes that means walking away from what doesn't serve you, no matter how hard it is. As a mom, the idea of a soft life might sound like a distant dream. Between homeschooling my daughters, navigating the ups and downs of motherhood, and managing everything else, it's easy to forget about taking care of myself. But this is a critical part of my healing and rebuilding process. The chaos of past relationships still lingers in my mind sometimes. Those old wounds and the weight of being a single mom with limited support can feel like a heavy burden, but I'm learning to give myself grace. I'm learning that my children and myself, we deserve peace. And healing doesn't mean perfection, it just means progress. It means doing a little bit more every day and becoming closer to what you see life, what you see as success in life every single day, little by little. You know, I focus on small moments of connection and calm, whether it's preparing a simple meal together, going on a nature walk, or even just sitting down to chat over charcuterie boards. Yes, that's my guilty pleasure. That's my therapy. Um, those are the moments that allow us to bond and create new memories. Those things separate us from the chaos of the past. Healing as a mother doesn't mean doing it all. It means doing what feels nurturing for both myself and my children. Together, we are creating a space of peace, even in the middle of chaos. One of the most profound things that I learned in this journey is that joy doesn't come from more. It comes from less. Less clutter, less stress, less chasing after things that ultimately don't bring peace. I've embraced minimalism, not just in my physical space, but in my approach to life. I'm curating my environment to reflect softness and peace, choosing the things that bring joy, clarity, and calm. This includes everything from simplifying my wardrobe and makeup to focusing on the relationships that are truly supportive and fulfilling. The pursuit of happiness isn't about accumulation, it's about elimination. It's about creating space for things that make you feel alive and at peace. I'm not where I want to be yet. There's still days when I struggle, moments when I feel like I'm not doing enough, or when old wounds resurface. But I'm giving myself the freedom to be imperfect and to embrace the journey of rebuilding. I'm here sharing my experiences with you because I believe in this process. I believe in the power of choosing a soft life after chaos. And I believe that showing up, being authentic, and embracing peace, we can start to heal from the past and step into a future that's aligned with who we truly are. If you're ready to reclaim your peace, let go of toxic expectations, and create a life that's gentle, beautiful, and authentic, know that I'm right here with you. Let's walk this journey together.